have the acronym ACE, right? Okay, we have appropriate intonation, means at the pitch at which you read it, whether it goes up, it goes down. When you ask a question, right, you should go, have you eaten? Not have you eaten. It's like a bit different, right, the way you ask, okay? As well as the stress of the words, right, have you eaten, right? So the focus will be you and eaten, right, okay? The pace of which you read it, okay, as well as the pauses that help you pace yourself. Okay, now remember our pronunciation should also be very clear, as clearly as possible, as what we can manage, okay? And when we express ourselves, right, we put ourselves in the character's shoes whenever they speak or they say something. Okay, now talk about expressiveness, okay? We have to try to be as expressive as possible depending on the situation, right? Pretend to be the character and speak like how the character is feeling. Alright, now stress or emphasize some words to show their emotion. Okay, do not read too fast. This is so that you can relay the emotion and thoughts clearly. So for example, if you're sad, talk slowly to show the emotion. Don't rush through, because if you rush through, you do not seem sad. Can you imagine, for example, let me give you, I'm feeling sad today versus, I'm feeling sad today. Does it sound like you're feeling sad? No, right? It doesn't, right? Okay, so remember, we emote and we pace ourselves accordingly depending on, that's right, depending on the emotion shown. Okay, now, remember students, we always, whenever we see a passage, okay, we look at three things, right? The context, the purpose, as well as the audience. Okay, so when we talk about the context, what kind of text are we reading? Is it an announcement, a speech, a report? What is it? Right? How should I read the text? This conveys the emotion that you are going to be showing, right? Okay. Now, what is the text purpose? Right? Is it asking for help? Is it telling a story? What is the purpose? Okay. How do I sound when I'm asking for help, and how should I sound when I'm telling a story? There's a big difference. Okay. Now, remember, students, we have an audience that we have to deal with, right? So, who is the text for? Is it just an announcement for pupils, or is it just a fiction text? How does it go? Okay, how should I sound when I address the pupils? How should I sound when I'm reading a story? Okay, remember there's differences in the purpose and how you convey the purpose across, the message across. Okay, now, final tips before you go in, right? Okay, to have clear and consistently good pronunciation. Okay, take your time to read the words. Okay, you are in no rush at all. You're not under a timer to finish it in 10 minutes, 5 minutes, etc. Alright, just take your time to pronounce things clearly, okay, to convey your emotions, okay? Have appropriate intonation, go up, the tone goes up, the tone goes down, right? And do not have any hesitations, right? Because what does hesitation mean? That's right, you're a bit nervous, you're not confident, you're very unsure of yourself. Okay, now take note of the context of the passage. Okay, what is the passage actually talking about? And use the context to help you convey information, ideas, and feelings in the passage. Cool?